But we are playing Dyson Sphere program today, so let's jump right in, see what we got going here. I am glad to not be thinking about power and water for a while. Well, like, except in a video game, where we get to solve our own power issues in this game, which we have the start of power transfer with this interstellar logistics system mixed with energy exchangers charging up accumulators and moving those from planet to planet. So sounds fun. It's a character building exercise. There you go. Character building. I feel like that's what people say about anything that's just a bad situation. You got a broken arm? It's gonna build some character. Like, really? I don't want to build a character that way. All right, so we have lots of power being created here. Basically, in order to increase this, we just need more accumulators. So I think the first thing I would like to do is actually go back home and see if there's any increases in accumulator production that we can do, or any other things. Because now that we have this power situation set up, we might be able to get some more upgrades. I should be working on upgrades going. We have purple science unlocked, so that's one thing we can possibly work on eventually. We'll just start getting some other things researched here. Can mix cold and boiling water, a bucket to get human temperatured water. There you go. That's what I might need to do more of if I need to. If I need to get some water that's not scalding. All right, yes, we're right close by here. Shift. Oh, this planet's not far from home at all. That's what you told your fiance when you had to drive her car in 5F with the windows down because of a massive exhaust leak on the highway, 80 miles an hour for 10 minutes to get to the mechanic. That is building character. All right, there you go. Building character. I'll try to remember that. Wow, look at that accumulator guy going. He's like faster than me. All right. All right, crash land. How are we doing over on this planet? How's your power doing? Looks like we're doing great right now with our extra coal power and then the power that we're sending, I guess, now. Where's my other stuff here? I think it's over this way? I think it's over this way. She looked at you like you were going to be murdered in your sleep when you told her that. All right. Okay, apparently I went the exact wrong direction. I don't know my own home planet that well, sadly, I guess. There we go. I'm surprised about how well things are flowing in our home planet here. Wow, we have a lot of sulfuric acid. Let me make some more storage for this. We have a lot of sulfuric acid. The only storage issue I foresee us having is running out of liquid storage. I need some iron to make this, though. Is there any iron over here? Yeah, we have a lot of oil. Other stuff is looking pretty good. Where's my iron? I need to get some iron. Here's iron. Is this like online like other people in your world? No, this is well, I don't think multiplayer is available in this game yet. I believe it's only single player. This is an early access game. It's actually an early access game, so as awesome as it looks, you got to remember that this is still, I think it's only been out a month, maybe 2 out of early access, which is pretty crazy. Oh my gosh. We have a full storage of, what is this? Water. Okay, no, that's not. Where's my deuterium? Here it is. I thought I had a full storage of that. Okay, but we're good. All right, let's power up our thing while we wait for this storage thing to be made. Yeah, single player, but you can play it online on GeForce Now. You can. Oh, wow. That I hadn't heard about. Just do this to get plenty of storage there. Welcome round 3 of bad Texan weather. Good luck on it staying this way. It's true, Bola. There's apparently another storm coming in, I think. I'm not sure when it's coming in, tonight or tomorrow night or something. And I'm supposed to sing at a wedding on Saturday, so gosh, I hope the weather stays good enough that I can actually get to a wedding and sing. Because I've already been paid for that gig, so. Construct additional pylons, that's right. So we're going to work towards... the next thing I need to make is actually purple science things. But it might mean that I'll possibly might need to increase production of other things before I do that. Oh, we can see our... Ooh, look at this. We got some good accumulators going here. These guys are all being used up. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this. We're just, like, getting all sorts of power here. How many accumulators do we have in storage currently? We have 22 empty ones, and we got 40 in transit. All right. Pretty soon I can probably increase the max. Because we're having this load be... No, this is doing... This one's doing 40. So this is crazy. We got... Basically what's happening here, for those who missed last time, is we have... These things are accumulators, which are basically batteries that have power, and we are filling them and emptying them. This isn't even the way we have it. They're not spread evenly. I wonder if I want to change that. How cold has it been out here? Still near freezing? It's been, I think it's still below freezing. I mean, if y'all are really curious, I'll just pull up weather real fast here. Dallas, what temperature? Still 26, so it's been below freezing. Today is a max of freezing. It's going up slowly, actually, so maybe we do have better weather coming up. I don't know. But it's still below freezing. Night before today, you had a cold weather record here, minus 30C, minus 22F. That's crazy. Only get added on GeForce Now about a week ago. The DSP devs keep adding features. Interesting. Okay. I wonder... Can these only discharge if there's storage somewhere? So if I don't have storage, am I just wasting power, I wonder? I almost wonder if I need to take some of these accumulators and make more storage. I wonder if full accumulators will sit in here if we don't need power. The reason I wonder, because if I get other planets set up where I want to deliver power this way, I might want these filled ones to just back up and, like, accumulate. Accumulate the filled accumulators. Mosaic, do you know... Or will it just always empty these guys? I don't actually know how to store up these things, because we're generating power, I think, faster than we can spend it right now. A normal power plant wastes power if not used. Okay. So I don't know what to do. Well, I guess I just leave it. This is probably fine for now. I can figure out how to balance that or control the flow later. For now, I kind of want to work towards the next thing we want to do. What have we not built that we have the ability to build now? Ah, yes. I was thinking about getting the Dyson swarm started. What do the purple research things take? Okay, they take some pretty high tier stuff. We haven't made this yet. Particle broadbands and processors. I think processors are one of the big things I need to increase production of. Because if they're going to be used in purple research, it's going to take plastic and carbon nanotubes. Am I making carbon nanotubes anywhere? So there's a couple things I need to make. I don't think I make... maybe over here I'm making something? No, I don't think I've started making carbon nanotubes. I feel like this production right here of these is probably not going to be enough. Even though it's backed up right now, that's just because I am not using them anywhere. If I were to make a big production facility of these and put them on the main bus system, The extractors only fill up the demand, so they are more efficient. I don't quite know what that means. Your company has a main hub in Houston. We are taking all their normal daily incoming work until they get back up and running. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I'm guessing they are doing next to nothing in Houston with the weather situation going on. I wonder if there's a way... This is all kind of spaghetti over here. It's been crazy these past days, like crazy. Yeah, they're probably doing... Because like Dallas, there's probably nothing happening in Houston with everybody stuck at their homes, unable to work with no power. It's crazy, man. Okay, you are missing these guys, and these guys are missing motors. So motor production is an issue as well, which is what I did this big giant thing up over here. Is there anything slowing you down, or is it just... actually, I think my inserters might be too slow here, honestly. Let's do some upgraded inserters here, see if that helps. I need to make more of the Mark II inserters here. Seems like you're missing more and more streams. Staying up till 4 a.m. probably doesn't help. Well, Explosive Ash, I have not been streaming that much lately, the last few days, because my power's been out. If you've been following what's happening in the world at all, you would know that Texas is having huge, huge issues. The main one being I haven't had power. Well, I had power yesterday, but I didn't have power the previous 2 days, so I tried to stream and couldn't really. What's going on here? Oh, wait. Okay, those are the only ones I need to upgrade. I didn't actually need to upgrade this guy. Wait, no, you're a motor too. Why aren't you guys outputting? Did I mess up? Oh. Okay, well, we shouldn't be short on these guys then. Why are you not getting these? Did I mess up some? Oh, my belts are messed up. Holy crap. I have some of the wrong things I never cleaned up. I bet this has been an issue for a while. Okay, well, I think I remember accidentally doing that earlier and I never fixed that. Okay, well that was my issue right there. Slowed down my... I don't know if that's the main issue, but that definitely meant only half of my motor... What are these things called? Electromagnetic turbines weren't building. Okay. And I don't have an input for... Why is this not working? Oh god, this thing is incorrect. Apparently I made a bunch of mistakes on this build that I didn't realize. Holy crap. Okay. There it goes. Alright. Make sure all these guys are building. Oh, let's actually upgrade that one too. Did I lose power after yesterday's stream? No, I actually had power all day yesterday, which was the first day in about 4 or 5 days that I'd had power the entire day, so. Example, use 1 megawatt power station on the planet producing 2 megawatts would mean 1 megawatt is lost. Example 2, you use megawatts, the extraction on the planet have a capacity of 2 megawatts, but extractors only fill demand, so they only extract 1 megawatt. Nothing is wasted. So you're saying my extractors are actually making that power be used more efficiently? Are you saying I should actually stop the power generators on my planet, maybe? I guess there's no, like, smart wires to turn things on and off to fill demand like there is in Factorio. Okay, so now this production's not quite keeping up. Yeah, these guys are not producing fast enough because you... I think I need to increase these inserters here. Okay. See if that increases production here. Aaron, I just want to tell you, I'm glad I'm seeing you. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Serenitas. I appreciate that very much. Okay, now the copper's not getting to you quickly and as quickly as you need it. So a lot of these are just throughput issues that hopefully if I upgrade inserters and belts and stuff, this will help keep the production flowing. Speaking of, I wonder if it'd be worth upgrading this belt. Or possibly the output belt. Yeah, because you got 20, that's not getting output. So I'm going to upgrade this entire belt. Why is your not output able to go here? Okay, well I guess I'm going to just increase your... this thing here. Why are these not getting onto the belt fast enough? I feel like something's going on here. Strange. These ones are getting out, but these ones... I guess because of the longer space, it's too slow. I wonder if... Pretty sure I was not able to put a belt here, and that's why I did this. Yeah, I can't put a belt there, it seems like. Yeah. Power wasted from solar panels that waste or wind cause nothing, so it's not an issue. But if you have coal power and want to save coal, it can be saved if you match supply with demand. But hydrogen is abundant, so there's really no issue of running out of hydrogen for power plants. Okay. Which of my power plants uses hydrogen? Is that the deuterium for the nuclear power? I might need to set that up too at some point. Okay. I feel like I've increased my throughput somewhat here. I feel like I'm still not making enough of the magnetic coils. I did the math, so it should be making enough. It's just might not be getting here fast enough. So I'm going to upgrade all these belts to help them flow faster and see if that does anything. Basically, I'm trying to make sure my production is, or my demand is keeping up with my production or whatever. What I don't understand is I got 20 sitting in here. These should not be sitting in here. Can I make a Mark III thing? We do have some, actually. So let's try these two that aren't getting out quickly enough. Let's upgrade those. Now they're going down. Okay. All right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now these guys are backing up a bit. Okay. There we go. Okay, that looks like that's all keeping up. Let's make sure that these guys now are getting enough of the other materials, which look like they're flowing. I might need to upgrade this belt, but for now I think we're good. Iron ore is not completely filled up here. So let's go look at our source of iron ore and see if we need to increase the mining of that. It's also possible that the belt might need to be upgraded, actually. Yeah, I did increase the mining of this, but I didn't upgrade the belts. All for it. Oh. No, we're still doing good on resources there. This might be a boring first part of the stream, but I'm just kind of trying to keep everything flowing and all the upgrades going. So I want to just kind of go over infrastructure. The thing that Texas Power Company didn't do. Ho, zing! Too soon. Too soon. Alright, so these are Mark IIs. Mark IIs going here. There we go. There we go. That should make this belt be completely filled now. Okay. Alright. So the next thing I would want to work on, and then Texas Power cuts off RAM for 2 days. Darn it! Shouldn't have done it. I almost wonder if I need to make even more motors. More of these guys. If I just need... Because this is like one of the most important things, apparently, for a lot of the builds we're going to be working on. I feel like... Yeah, we need motors for these super magnetic rings. Well... Gosh, how would I even expand this is the question. If I were to say double this, I basically do this same exact build again. Which I could do. That would use my iron and stuff more, but we might need to do something like that. Because these motors, I think, are used in my... Or the whatever these things are called. Electromagnetic turbines. I think these are used in the accumulators. Well, they're used in this piece, which is used in the accumulators, so... They are backed up now, so I think we've increased the production decently enough for now. But, okay. Let's see about getting purple science. So that means processors and particle broadbands going. I have these green crystals, which we need for those. Plastic I have on the bus. Where are these things made? Carbon nanotubes are made in a chemical facility. Satisfactory, taught you that. Stay 2 plus rotor equals motor. Stator. Oh. Stay 2 plus rotor equals motor. Okay. Rotors and stators. What is a... yeah, I guess so. I don't remember what those things mean, though, honestly. Don't necessarily even know what a stator is, even though I've made them in Satisfactory like crazy. Okay. One day we'll have so many accumulators that we won't have to... that we'll be able to power other planets with all those things. Alright, so I'm gonna need carbon nanotubes. I need to pull up that... let's see, bookmarks, stream stuff. Dyson Sphere Program Calculator. Alright, so if we want to build these guys. Carbon nanotubes. So it looks like we only need one thing, making it to make one of these a minute. But if I were to say the purple science guys... Where's the purple things? There they are. If I wanted to say do 2 of these a minute... Actually, that's not too bad. How many am I making on the other ones? I'm making... Well, I think I, like, completely overproduced on the other guys. Like 6 of each or something. And my yellow probably is never able to keep up with that. Yeah, I don't see the yellow guys go in here, and that means your yellow science is not trading that fast. Stators are the stationary part of an electric motor. The rotor rotates. Okay, cool. Yeah, the yellow science is not going fast because we don't have titanium crystals, which we don't have because we don't have enough organic crystals. Oh my god, I don't have an inserter here. No. Insorter, I should say. So these guys have just been sitting there. Okay. You guys aren't going faster because... Why? I guess you're going, actually. These guys just aren't super fast. What if I upgrade you guys? You know, Mark II thing here. Alright, so that'll increase that production rate by at least some, I think. Got plenty of titanium, the organic crystals. Backed up here. I guess this is being used by 2. I wonder if I should split these other ones to help it, but it looks like at least as long as it's flowing. These are going at full speed, but we're just not making them very fast. Got a university class in how asynchronous motors work, but it took Satisfactory to make you remember the names. That's pretty funny. I want to try to increase this production. Oh, 3 of these guys are going now. Okay. 3 out of the 6 are building here now. Well, these are backed up. I'm going to call that good for now. I'm not going to worry about that. Don't worry, you have degrees in both electrical and mechanical engineering, and you can fuse those on a daily basis. Nice, nice. So if I were to do the purple science over here, I'd probably do a similar thing where I bring it over with an intergalactic or interplanetary logistics and have it insert over this way. So I guess what I'll do, but what I did before, and do 6 of the research things, 6 matrix labs, and then we'll try to do the numbers on how many of those we need to do. And I'm missing iron. Iron is right here. Is the Texas electric problem fixed? Chachalulu, no. But I know that all I can say is I've had power for... I actually had power all day yesterday. And I've so far not lost power today, knock on wood. I think it's getting better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I believe there are still people that don't have power. I got a note from my apartment complex today that I will not have water today. So I haven't experienced that yet. But I got an email and another thing saying I wouldn't have water, so we'll find out if that happens at some point. I haven't had hot water for the last 2 days. So... but I have some water saved up and in bottles and in containers and buckets and stuff, so I'll be okay, but just more of our infrastructure not being able to deal with being frozen for a week. Okay. Okay, so if I were to do 6 guys producing this research, could I do it right here? I think I want to do it here so I can build the pieces here if I need to. Although I might probably need a bigger construction facility than I'm thinking I will. So let's start it. Put it like here. One, 2. You're going to produce those. You're going to produce those. And so we need processors and particle broadbands. So basically, if I wanted to say 6, I would need 5 of these producers and 4 of these producers. That all looks doable, I feel like. That'll use up more of my plasma, which is actually good. Plasma? That's, I think that's refined oil, I think. Alright, so basically 5 particle broadbands, 4 of those guys. Let me make those so I can have that number down here. So there's gonna be a lot of prerequisites, so I'm gonna put 1 here. We'll do the easier of the two things, which is... Actually, I think this one's easier. So 5 of those. 2, 3... Crap. Z, X, shift click on that. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's also a factor that Texas is not connected to the national grid. Yes, that is that's a major part of the issue for sure. We're gonna be pulling those to go into here. Okay. I have a feeling we aren't going to be producing enough of these for that. How many of those does it take a minute? 2.4 machines. So with this, if I actually extend this and do 2 more, that actually will probably be able to keep up with the demand of what that needs. So first thing I'm going to do is make this be able to store all that. And I'm going to do that's awkward. This and have this guy. This is all temporary. It's all temporary. Less temporary now. There. And then storage. Put all those in there. And then we do a Mark II insorter going into there. And then upgrade these belts. That's all you need. Insorters for days. Power you guys. And then outsorters for days. That's not an outsorter. That's an outsorter. There. How's power been? We have it right now. We have the power. We have power. I don't know if I will keep having power or what, but for right now I have power. And I will... You all will know if I don't, because I will stop streaming. I'm going to try to do a full stream today, but that just depends on if the power stays on, so we will see. Alright, so carbon nanotubes. 2.4, so we're going to do three of those guys. I'm so happy that you all are so concerned about it. It's gonna probably be a lot of questions today about that, though, honestly. Oh wait, no, that's crap. I need chemical plants, don't I? What am I looking at? These guys, chemical plants. Yeah, so I need 2 more chemical plants. Oh, I need. Is that stone? I need. Stone, yeah. Okay. I'll actually move all these guys down here. Extend our bus. Down here. Go, my robot minions, go! I will say I did enjoy the little just chatting stream we did yesterday. I'd never done that really before because I thought, I don't know that people in my stream would like that much, and what would I even talk about? But when you know, have a major, I don't know if I want to call it disaster, but major issues such as not having power and with one of the largest states in the U.S., you got something to talk about for a while, I guess, huh? The real question is, are our treasured Whataburgers safe? Well, if Whataburger's been like most other restaurants in the last 4 days, they probably haven't been open. I tried to get food the first day that everything froze, and I couldn't find a single place open. I found one taco place, but it was so overrun that I didn't even try to go there. So I'm gonna guess currently not. Currently they're probably not safe because they're probably not functioning. All right, so you need that. So we'll bring plastic in. Can I fit these guys here? So it's a good question. Sadly, the answer is I don't think they're safe right now. 1, 2, and 3. The beloved Whataburgers have been delayed. You keep seeing people posting pictures of Whataburgers and the line is around the block. Oh, well, okay. I guess they are safe and I'm just too homebound to go get them. I bought a bunch of food at the grocery store so I wouldn't have to go out and fight the giant lines of people, so I have not experienced that, thankfully. Thankfully, I have not had to experience that. I was thinking of going to try to get my Sonic breakfast this morning, but I was like, you know what? If they're giving me notices that I don't have water, the Sonic that's 5 minutes away from me might have similar issues, so I'm just gonna not even try. Graphene. Do I have graphene on the bus? I think I do. Yes, I have it right here. Graphene and titanium. We got both those on the bus. Where's the titanium? I know I have titanium on the bus. Is it this one? Yeah, so they're right next to each other. Perfect. So let's have them both go on this side so that these can go out and around to that side, I think. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to do titanium. That's kind of interesting. I hadn't heard about that. Of all the stuff that I've heard about, the shortage of Whataburgers is not the thing I've been paying attention to. Shortage of Whataburgers. A true catastrophe. A true Texas catastrophe. You stocked up Saturday night and you haven't left the house. Gonna see if you can stay inside another 30 years or so. That's right. You got it. You got to do it. You got to do it. Okay. There we go. So this should let us get across over to here. To there. And then down. Okay, and I'll probably have to move that power line, but that'll get us the titanium there. And we'll do the same with the graphene on this side. Graphene right here. Like this. I saw some people post about the stores being overrun, being almost like a second, what was it, COVID thing, where everybody was, you know, stocking up and taking all the toilet paper again. I was like, my God, we humans sure are stupid. Oh, God. Doing the same thing. Do you not remember what literally just happened? Like, literally earlier this year. Gonna cause panic buying again, people? Come on. Come on, people. Learn from your past mistakes, please. What's up, Cruel Angel? Glad I'm doing well? Well, thank you. Me too. Glad I'm staying alive and actually doing better shape than probably some people in Dallas are right now, honestly. because just for the fact that I have power right now, I am grateful for that. This, this, and this. Okay. And this power line that I just put here is not going to work. Shift clicking you. Can I not shift click a Tesla tower? There we go. There. This is not going to work either. My gosh. I need power lines that can like sit on top of belts or something. Okay, so we have the output of this guy go here and then around. You need two other things. So if I have plastic on this side and the carbon nanotubes, will I be able to do that with this chest here? If I did plastic here, that works. If I did these crystals this way, that also works good. Okay. That means if I go here, can I have an output, an input be here, which would be from these guys, go in here and around, and that should mean I could do an output right here out. Perfect. That's what we will do. Okay. Out sorters. There. And then and then we will do out sorter here, in sorter there. In sorter, out sorter, in sorter, out sorter, in sorter, out sorter, in sorter, and out sorter. Like that. Okay. Alright, and then you just gotta get plastic to here, and then this silicon stuff going there. Is that what that's called? These are called crystal silicon. That's what that is. Okay. So plastic right here. Where is plastic? I have plastic on my belt, don't I? I was sure I had plastic on my... Oh, I'm looking at it. I just clicked on it. Which one was it? This looks like steel to me, not plastic. Okay, so that white one right there. So looks like my production of something is not fast enough. Oh, my graphite. Ooh, we are going to be going through that graphite. Okay, I might have to look at that production a bit. How did I watch the point and call video from Japan? Oh, did I watch it? Yes, I did. And I think it's actually amazing. What's funny is you say that's what streamers do, and I think I do that every time I go out somewhere. Basically, I touch my pockets and go wallet, keys, phone. I do that every time I go someplace, and that's very similar to what that touch and point and call thing was, where they point at something and say it out loud. I was like, you know what? I kind of already do that. That's pretty cool. And I guess what you're saying streamers do is like when they're doing stuff on stream, they're talking about it and pointing it out at the same time, which is kind of what a streamer does, I guess. How's my chatting session yesterday? You tried to join, but I ended the stream the same time you connected. It was fun. Oh, this is the wrong direction. It was a lot of fun, actually. More than I was expecting, honestly. More than I was expecting. I might have to do more just chatting streams if we have stuff that we can just chat about. This will be fine, because then we just bring this over here like this. Like I was saying earlier, I thought about doing just chatting streams before, but I was like, oh, I got nothing to talk about. But when there's an actual pandemic and the city I live in is in the middle of a state that has literally no powers on the news around the world, definitely have something to talk about. So, all right. So what we're gonna do is a Mark II out sorter, going to like this. It's actually much more enjoyable than I thought. Not because I didn't think I would enjoy talking to you people, but I'm always afraid of if I don't have something to talk about, what am I going to do? I'm going to be bored. Can't be bored or not have something interesting to chat about. Alright, so just need the inserters here. Insorters, as they're called. There, 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 and beautiful. Okay, we already got the outputs of these guys, so these guys should be making. Beautiful. Let's go look at our graphite production now, because if I'm using this in a couple different places and we're not keeping up with production, that's an issue. Yeah, I only have one thing making these. So, let's actually change this. Instead of having it here, I think I'm gonna pull from here and have that go there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some foundations. We're gonna destroy the beach in the name of progress. What I'm gonna do is, for now, Mark III outsorter to this belt. We're gonna deconstruct this. I'm gonna shift click this guy so I kind of figure out where I want it. Lack of item. Oh, I need some more chemical plants apparently, which takes stone, I believe. Okay. Now I need steel. Why does my iron look like it's not flowing enough? Gotta go upgrade that too. So many upgrades, not enough time. Alright, so we'll quadruple. We had one here, let's do 3 of these here. Alright, so I said quadruple. 2, 3. Alright, 2 more of those. Okay. I guess while we're waiting for those to build, we can build the belts we need. So it's sulfur and it's graphite. So those are the 2 things. Actually, I don't want to have to use splitters here, so I don't want to do it this way. I'm going to do the line like I was originally going to do here. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we said sulfur and graphite. So graphite's there, sulfur's here, or sulfuric acid, I should say. So if we want belts to be here and here, we'll do the sulfur on the right, the graphite on the left. So sulfur is on this line right here. Get a splitter going. Belts are all right next to each other, so this won't work. Belts. I wasn't planning on building around here, so that's kind of an issue. The way to fix that is I'd have to have these other belts go up and over. Can I do that? I think I actually can do that. So this is going to be a little funky, but I'll have to do the same with the graphite. This kind of sucks, but basically we go, I need to go probably up 3 spaces, I think. 1, 2. See if this is tall enough to fit. A splitter here, if I do that. Does that work? I believe that works. Let me see. Oh. Make it too high to go there. Okay, I need it to be over 1 more space, but that should work. Okay. Right there. To there. Okay. Well, actually I did all that, and then I don't know if the one right next to it is going to give it space. We'll hope it does, and if not, I'll fix it. Okay. Looks like I need to go up an extra space. There we go. Here we go. This is definitely, if I had planned better, I wouldn't have had to do this, but you know, planning not always my strong suit. But thankfully we can build vertically and fix stuff like this. Okay, so there's that. Splitter here. I'm actually going to be able to get rid of all that, so I'm going to have to get these belts to be taller. So what I'm going to do, deconstruct this. And that. Okay. Actually, I have an easier fix. If I'm going to get rid of this belt anyway, I can move this one over, and I don't have to do all that finagling there. So let's do that. Graphene is actually going to be outputting over here somewhere, like over this. There. What we can do for now, just to keep this stuff flowing, is just gotta go here, there, to there. There we go. And then this guy. Gonna be, I basically need to move this entire thing over. Don't have enough space for that, so let's get a chest. There, deconstruct that. This to there. Mark 3 out sorter. Okay. That's actually not as fast as it can be either, and I want this to... I basically want to empty this chest out because this is not going to be the source of our graphene anymore. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move this over. It's eventually going to go straight across, but for right now, it's going to go like that. Like that. Okay, and then I need a splitter. It's gonna go right here somewhere. Apparently I did not give myself enough room here. Okay, okay. That should be good, I believe. There. There. To there. And again, this will eventually be different, but for now, this is to keep stuff flowing. Oh, come on, game. Come on. How does that not work? The hell? Why are you not connecting? Frickin' lag. Frickin' lag, man. Frickin' lag. There. Don't be acting all funny to me. All right. Okay, so there we go. There's that. And then we need... Okay, so we got those things. So we just need in-sorters and out-sorters for this. Okay. Okay. And then output. Or these bad boys. These bad boys. You're right there. Outsorters, we power this and we will be much better on our graphene production. Need to go get some more sorters actually. In sorters and out sorters. Okay. Go. That quadruples our graphene production. And eventually this chest will run out and we can get rid of that. Okay. I actually want to... I wonder if there's a way to prioritize this chest being emptied first. Actually, the way I have it, it's prioritizing the other, which is not what I want, so... It's going to be, again, a little funky, but I think what I'm going to do is... this. There. And you're going to go like that. And that should prioritize that. There we go. Prioritize this, and then once this gets all emptied out, we can come and fix all that, which I probably will forget about at some point. My iron ore. Oh, I got some belts that I missed here, apparently. There we go. Use a splitter, you can prioritize inputs. Really, can you with a splitter? Oh, I never clicked on that. Okay. Alright. I'll try to remember that for the future. For now, this is doing what I wanted to do, so... I haven't used priority in splitters and stuff before, so that's good to know. That's very nice. Cool. Thank you, Ramses. And Mosaic for telling me that. Okay, so that was all to get our graphene production increased for this stuff over here, which apparently I didn't power everything. Okay. So we got those guys, which are going to be... Let's actually move this over. Yeah, let's go over here. There. One, two, three. All right. Actually, no, let's do it this way. We're gonna have two things coming in, so let's have this one be the further one away. That. Okay. So that'll be that, and then it's the processors, which we'll have to do probably over here. I'll only power myself up while I check the numbers on these things. Processors 3.6. So I need 4 of those. 4 of these producers, 5 of these, and 2 of these. I guess we just overbuild by 1 each here. You're just getting here. How goes the power situation in Dallas, Buxom, Browncoat? Well, I had power all day yesterday, and I've had it so far today. Knock on wood. Hopefully it'll stay on. I got a note that I won't have water today. That didn't happen earlier, so I don't know if the water's going to be shut off, but I guess where I am on the grid has been put on, at least for now. So I think it's recovering. 4, 5. What is that? 9, 10, 11. So we want 11 producers here. Okay. So recovering. Thank you for asking. But slowly recovering, I believe. But there are still a lot of people who are having to deal with not having water or having to boil their water and stuff like that. So it's still kind of a big old effed up situation, or not good for a, country that's supposed to be one of the most, well-to-do countries in the world, I guess. All right. So for these guys, I need these guys. And how many of those guys did I need? I need 2 of those. There. And then we need 5 of those guys. Oh, I didn't need to shift click you. 5 of these guys. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Developed, that's the word. We're one of the most developed countries in the world. We are having one of the biggest issues in power. Well, state in said country, I guess. That just shows how well run our state is or something. I don't know. All right, so that is those, and then 4 of these guys. Can I fit them next to this and have this work? How do I keep shift clicking? I swear I'm not. One, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna get rid of this one. And that's just those 2 things. I think that'll work, yep. I'm not used to this, so it's kind of normal that you weren't ready. Hopefully people will learn from this. Well, that's the thing. That's what a lot of the political and commentary things that I've seen is that there have been times where this has happened in Texas with freezing temperatures and stuff. And what a lot of people are criticizing is the fact that we weren't ready for it. So a lot of the criticisms are about, apparently in 2011 during the Super Bowl, we had some giant outage or something as well. And then back in 1980-something, there was an issue as well. So a lot of people are saying that this isn't the first time it's happened, so it shouldn't be happening again. But, this takes copper, so I can put copper here. And both of these should be able to get the copper, I believe. At least that's what I've been hearing from random Facebook sources. Who knows how accurate all the articles that people link from there are. Probably not very, honestly, but... Let's make sure that all goes, and then this can go into here. Good. Okay, I'm lacking the thing I need to go get more in sorters and more belts. You lived in Milwaukee when you spent a center having to boil our water because it was infested with bacteria, so you're not super shocked. Weird stuff just sort of happens. It's true. I mean, I feel like we all in modern society kind of live in a pampered bubble that we don't know about until all of a sudden that bubble gets popped. And we're like, oh, we're not that far removed from nature and all the animals that we consider ourselves to be far above, you know? We're one ice storm away from being back to our... Well, this is an exaggeration, but one ice storm away from... One ass storm away from, you know, having to boil our water like a survival game that we play, you know? U.S. has plans for nuclear apocalypse, but not snow in Texas. That's right. You know, it's you gotta have your priorities straight. Nuclear war, much more likely to happen than snow in Texas, apparently. Wait a second, that's not right. That can't be right. And all these things go across here. No, the only thing worse than an ice storm? It's an ass storm. Goes, ooh, that smells. That's a stinky storm right there. Rand and his ass storms. I know, right? Moment to come into the stream on. That's right. Okay. All right, so that's that. That is actually all good. So I just need... Does this need iron? No, this needs... So we can have iron on this side and then copper on this side. So let's do the copper first. So that'll be copper. So I need a splitter for the copper. A splitter for the copper. Need to go over one space here, I think. Should work. Beep 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 beep. So there's that. And then we need iron. Right here. There. Are you iron? You are iron. So 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4 that we need to get rid of to put that there. Looks right. Okay. Here we had an ice storm in 1998 with huge power outage and the electric pylons that fell like decks of cards. You made sure that if we get another ice storm, this will never happen again. Where are you, Cruel Angel? Because that sounds like you all hopefully learned from your mistakes. I feel like Texas is not always the best at that. Well, I don't know. There's probably lots of places that aren't the best at that. What's up, Arrowhal? We're probably not the only ones who have failed multiple times at things that only happen every decade or so. Because that's the main issue, I would say, is that we don't get ice storms like this. But once every decade or so. So preparing for something that happens that infrequently, humans are not the best at that thing, I would say. Like, oh, that was a freak thing. We don't need to be prepared for that again. Oh, we should have been prepared for that thing again. Okay, hopefully this will balance itself decently. I think it will. Do this and this. Alright, so that'll be the output for that. So now I just need plastic going into the... not plastic, silicon going into this. Silicone. Texas politicians said that Texans would rather have power outages, yeah, than federal regulations on the grid. Yeah, he got it. I think he was like the ex-governor or something, said something like that. And that's the problem with a lot of this stuff. It's so politicized that anytime anybody says anything, it's like, whoops, I did not want to do that. It's immediately scrutinized, and you know, that person speaks for himself. And it's like, I'm sure if you asked any Texan who is going through this, they would be like, no, I would rather have power right now. I just like to have my power so I can, you know, have my job, feed my kids, heat my family, you know? And that's the problem with politicians. They speak for themselves and say they're speaking for everybody else, you know? Oh, let's see there. There's all sorts of, I mean, I've seen things about Ted Cruz, who gets all sorts of good and bad press, mostly bad from what I see, going to Cancun while everybody in Texas is barely being able to stay warm and all this stuff. Is like, geez, okay. It's like, on one hand, it's like, well, he's probably just had a vacation he was planning on, I'm guessing. But on the other hand, it's like, well, if you're supposed to be somebody representing the people, you'd hope he'd work to help fix the issues that are going on, but it's like, if I had the choice to go to Cancun right now, I'd probably want to go there too, rather than freeze my ace off, but it looks bad, you know, when it's in the middle of something like this. If it wasn't for the fact it was an absolute stain on Canada's image. Wow, okay. This is why I don't like to talk about political stuff, because if I even say something where I'm trying to be completely neutral, I don't say good or bad things about people, just what I hear about. Somebody's gonna probably accuse me of going, well, you don't know the right blah, 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 and you shouldn't talk blah, 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 that you don't know blah, 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 blah about. So I try not to talk about political stuff, but we're kind of in the middle of something that brings all the political things to the forefront, I feel like. Okay. There we go. That's what political stuff to me is. Blah, 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 you suck at blah, 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 you suck at blah, blah, blah. Oh, God. I don't want to be in the middle of that. How long is the power outage? Well, I think it's still going. Since people are asking. Let me look at Texas power shortage or outage. How are we doing? Yesterday there were about 2.5 to 3 million people still out of power. Today, wow, they've recovered a lot. Only about 500,000. So, honestly, it was terrible that we lost it, but we're getting it back. So it was like 2.5 million yesterday, so they've got another 2 million homes back on, and I've had power all day. So it's recovering. Almost back to real life, I guess. This is the one I need, I think. You're a fan of that one former mayor who basically said if God had wanted you to have your power, he would have made you rich. Yeah, that guy is pretty much resigned by now, I think I heard. Ike is pretty much no longer in office. I don't know if that was a forceful resigning or something after saying basically... What's funny is that's basically Darwinism, survival of the fittest, and if he's a religious person, there's a high possibility, or at least from my experience and my upbringing, if you are somebody like that, you actually don't believe in Darwin's evolutionary theories. So it's like, I wonder if he actually knows that that's what he's a proponent of right now. You were still exporting natural gas until Governor Abbott ordered it to stop yesterday. Feel that level douchebaggery is probably beyond politics? Probably, yeah. Your political debate brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Yeah. There was much more red and orange yesterday. Yes, this looks a lot better than yesterday. This was a lot of this was red and orange yesterday. There's a lot more blue, which means that it has power. The power level is satisfactory. Well, we're not even playing satisfactory, and we're getting those puns. All right, nice, well played. A game we're not even playing, and pun accepted. Pun successfully achieved. Alright, let's get into orders here. Okay, alright, is that all flowing? That looks like that's flowing. And then we gotta get the inserters here. Insorters here. That one's wrong. That one is wrong. That's what I did on the on another one that I messed up. And didn't realize it for a long, long time. Been a long time. There. There. Okay. And then we're outputting these guys. I almost wonder if I should put a chest so I can come grab these from somewhere, because I don't think I have a chest for the other ones. I'm going to do that. So if this guy's over here. Something like this. And you guys out like this. There. And then do Mark III sorters here. That's not where I want to go, but that's fine. Go over here. To there. Get him sorter. Get him sorter. Still on first planet. Cheth, yes, this is what we're working on the first planet. We have two other planets. One producing power, one producing solar panels, titanium, and silicon. But we are working towards getting purple science set up now. Whatever those are called. I think they're called matrices, dot matrix. I don't know, something like that. Dot matrix, the character from Spaceballs. Okay, there we go. Somehow that power doesn't reach. It's fine. Darwin isn't something to believe, it's a hypothesis. Science in general is nothing to believe, and you could prove it wrong. As many characters, the Holy Bible became hundreds of... Okay, well, we're not going to get into that. Whether I agree or disagree with you, we're not going to get into that, because I don't want to start a political and religious debate and chat about that stuff. We're not going to get into that, but okay. Let's see. The speed of these guys. Okay, so you guys running at full tilt here. I think eventually they'll catch up. Okay. I don't want to alienate people, whatever their thoughts are on subjects. I was brought up in a very Christian household, so I've heard extremes on both sides. So I just am not even going to talk about it. We don't talk about religious stuff or politics stuff here, except times I can't help it for whatever reason. So there we go. We got purple stuff. Purple stuff. That's a GG cookie time. Let's do it. All right. Okay. We got purple stuff. We got Sunny D. Okay, we're gonna go around this coal. When you click on the power pole, it will say the power is satisfactory. Really? It says that? That's funny. I never noticed that. I'll have to look at that. Am I going to fix the issues which caused that huge power outage? Am I? No, I am not. Is Texas? I hope so. My main worry, and probably the worry of a lot of people who experience this, is going to be, are we going to have to pay for the fixes? Because if they have to make some major changes, oh man, I don't have space for this one. A lot of the people in my boat are gonna be like, God, I don't have to pay for that crap, you know. You know what? I'm actually gonna do. How am I gonna do this? I'd have to do 2 interplanetary things if I wanted to do it. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna bring this over with a belt, honestly, rather than using interplanetary stuff and using a. Robots. Just bring it straight on across here. Why invest in the next outage? It's gonna be in 10 years. I know, I might not even be alive in 10 years. God, why fix something that I won't be alive for? And that's kind of what it feels like it was before this, you know? Like, well, it probably won't ever be this bad again. Or, well, we've done a little bit to help in case something similar happens, but I don't know. Everybody's got their opinions and thinks they're right about whatever the correct way to go about things is, and that's kind of what politics is all about, right? Convincing people that you are the one that should be listened to and do what you think is the right thing to do. Because people can die because of the outage. That's why they should. Yeah. That's why they should. Okay. Alright, I need to move this power line. Everything is actually still connected there. Okay. Okay, and there. And it's connected except for that in-sorter right there. Okay. Okay, in-sorters for purple science, man. Frickin' GG. We got 4 out of the 5 or 6. There's green and something else. I forget what the other one is. We can start doing purple stuff, man. Giant gas. Oh, gas giant exploitation. Oh, that takes yellows. I actually do want to do this. Orbital collector. Yeah. Even though I have purple stuff set up now. We'll let the purple build up while we do this, one of these last major yellow ones. About this video game, on a scale of Factorio to Stellaris, where do I think it falls? In terms of how good it is, or the style of game, it's definitely closer to Factorio. What I will say, you know, I want to have a storage of these two, is I enjoy it way more than Stellaris, because Stellaris is way too slow for my taste. On a scale of how does it compare, how good it is, I don't know, it depends on how much you prefer these two different types of games, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by on a scale of, honestly. Need a little bit of clarification there for what you want to know. Looks like we dropped Factorio on a Stellaris map. I like to consider this if Factorio and Satisfactory had a baby in space. That's the way I call it. That's what I consider it as. Factorio and Satisfactory, because it's got the third dimension like Satisfactory, but a lot of the belts thing feels a little more like Factorio. So, and it looks beautiful, it does. And it runs really well too. All right, let's look at our main bus here. How are things looking? If our main bus is filled, I'm really happy. Only thing I think that could back up or run out are the turbines. And that's when we're making certain things, but this is looking pretty darn good, honestly. You would not be unpleased if they added Stellaris-style events on explored planets. I'll be honest, I'm enjoying the fact that there's no combat in this game. One of the things that bugs me the most when I'm playing Factorio is constantly having to go deal with the bug defense thing. I like the idea of tower defense mechanics in a game like this, but a lot of times it just becomes distracting. So I'm enjoying the fact that I don't have to deal with that, honestly. You hate the endless expensive Stellaris DLCs. Also, you liked the 3 different warp methods, but it was nerfed to just 1. I think they might be planning it. If you press C, you can notice you'll have HP. Ah, I do have HP. Okay. Yeah, there might be something. You might be right. They might be planning something like that. Hopefully it's optional or doesn't gate your progression too much. Or doesn't become so distracting that you constantly have to stop building to do it. Yeah, I know. You can turn biters off in Factorio, but if you do that, you also turn achievements off, so it's a little bit gated, in my opinion. Okay. So we just got with purple signs going. What do I want to get going next? Rail ejectors. Ray receivers. Basically the Dyson sphere stuff, I think, is the next thing to really get into. Satellite substations. Optional enemies are planned for DSP? Okay. The change in warp was garbage on Stellaris for real? That I don't have experience with. Alright, so the next things I'm going to need to build... Oh, wow, this takes... Photon combiners. Okay. Interesting. I haven't built those yet. Solar sails to form the Dyson swarm. Rays transmitted from the Dyson swarm or Dyson sphere receives those rays. Received energy can be directly outputted to power grid or stored as photons in a critical state. Alright, so it actually looks like it's Dyson sphere stuff I'm starting to look at here. I wonder, have I unlocked nuclear power? Mini fusion power station I have. I might actually want to start using the deuterium that I'm making, right? So I'm actually creating deuterium and it's not being used anywhere. And any resource I'm not using could eventually get backed up. Deuterium fuel rods is what you need. How do you make deuterium fuel rods? Have I unlocked those yet? Deuteron, there it is. Okay, wow, alright. It uses the deuterium. Does this become empty, or do I have to make one for each thing here? You always turn biters way down, tiny nests far away with really slow evolution, yeah. They are used like coal, okay. Wow, so to get nuclear power, I actually have to have these made in a high number, and these require these, which I'm having a hard time making enough of. Each one lasts like a minute. I don't know if I want to get into that power then, honestly. Because I need to increase this production by a decent chunk, I feel like. What's up, JJ Eejctor? Each one of those takes a super magnetic ring, which takes 2 of these. And if I'm having plenty of power with other sources, I feel like I don't need to get into that, honestly. There might be the thing that if I go with nuclear power, I might just be able to take down all of my other power, which could be something to consider. It's a good mech fuel. It will allow you to functionally warp. Ah, okay. So getting it from mech fuel rather than fusion power might be what I need to do, huh? Interesting. So it's probably good to have a source of those, honestly. It sounds like. Okay. Damn, my deuterium's all the way over there. And the motors are over here. Might need to use a planetary logistics thing to make this more feasible to put together if I want to get that going. Everything else is not that big a deal. We have plenty of titanium, the stuff to make titanium alloys. So it's all about getting the deuterium over here. Alright, well, it's probably a good idea to... Where are my interplanetary, my logistics things here. I want to take not all of these. Do I have any of these on me? I don't. I don't want to take all of them, but... There. Put them back. I can't manually put items in there. Okay, well, that's alright. I'll just turn that on for a bit. So basically, if I put a planetary one here, transportation, I can put one over here, request the deuterium from the other place, and this will give me something along the, if I need to inject other stuff into our bus system, we can do that. Planet full of wind turbines is also good. How's my power exporting going, by the way? Let's take a look. You can see we have filled accumulators backing up a bit, which I think is a good thing. I guess I can look at this thing, can't I? Production. Let's look at Gamma Booties 1. So we're consuming about 46 accumulators a minute. So this is what it looks like. Is that good? I don't know. We're slowly making accumulators, though. We have 71 in transit. So basically, what did you say we needed to get up to? 2,000 accumulators for it to be a filled system or something. So we're working our way there, slowly building it up. I guess I can look at power production on that other planet, too. We are making... We have the capacity to make 229 megawatts of power, and we're using 5. So we're producing way more power than we need. So if I get another planet where I need power, I think I can use that power with the accumulator setup, I believe. Okay, so what I want to do... Take this deuterium, put it in an interplanetary station thing, a planetary logistics thing, and move it somewhere. Where can I put that where it won't be in the way of stuff? I think this will be in the way. Would love drag building. Could just go to high solar planets and blanket it in solar panels. That would be nice. I think the large scale building and like blueprints is something that hopefully they'll eventually do. Make it easier, more. Yeah, supply. Well, we'll be on the docket to increase and improve. Okay, can we go up here? Let's see if we can do this. What is that running into? Oh, that's on. Okay, I thought that was on the ground. All right, never mind. I don't need to do that then. Down. Down. Down, boy. This way, and then go up. Should be able to go around here. All the way across here. There and in. So I should see deuterium going into here. And I believe I'll be able to request it. The other one will have logistics robots bring it. I actually need 50 of these, so I need to go get more robots so that we have the maximum number in there. About 2,000 is full capacity, but I may use less. Okay, cool. I love your happy faces after every statement. Makes me feel so happy every time you say something. So happy. Okay, there we go. So positive. All right. I don't think power is going to be an issue on this planet, at least for a long time, if ever. Especially if I do get some sort of nuclear power thing going. Okay, that's that one. Go. Okay, so now we really shouldn't have to worry about overflowing with that. And so now that's going to be local. That's going to be supply, not local, but supply. And so we're going to demand deuterium over here. At this guy over here. Hope I left my powering stations. You just started building your Dyson sphere when entire systems ran out of copper, ground things to a halt. Thankfully, I've only had one source get used up completely. It was my first iron source. I have since found another source and got that, but I might actually be getting to the point where I'll need to do a new copper source soon. Orbital collector. Collect the resources on the gas giant, but will consume the collected fuel material to maintain the energy needed to work. That's cool. Self-sustaining, I like that. Okay, out of foundations there. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we put this guy here. There. And you, my friend, are going to request deuterium. Demand. Alright. And then that deuterium is going to be used to make deuteron fuel rods. Your boss's boss wants to ask you to use fewer emojis and letters to him. I would never ask that unless it was completely overwhelming, which I have seen before. Glad to see me today, Flurchin. You finally have power here in Carrollton. Nice. Got cold as fuck in your house. I was dealing with that not yesterday, but the 2 days before. I was bundled up, cowering in my bed basically the entire day. I feel your pain. I'm so glad to hear you have power, my friend. Oh, no wonder we weren't doing that. One of these guys is missing stuff. Oh, speaking of running out of copper, by the way. Okay. Wow, are you a psychic? Talking about running out of copper? I probably need to increase the belt of copper anyway, but... Okay, first things first, let's do it by... How many level 2 belts do I have? 132. I'm probably gonna need more of these. Let's do this. And this. Ah, yes, this was my upgraded copper smelting earlier. There. Oh, I'm out of belts, which is fine because I got Mark II belts right over here, right over here. Okay. There we go. There. You know you're progressing when you got to increase the speed of your belts. Yeah, we are using a lot of... Man, I might need to go up to tier 3 belts on some of this because we are using lots of copper for sure. Okay. Alright, so who's using up all the copper? Looks like it is our processors over here, yeah. Not surprising, these guys over here are using up tons of copper. Mark III belts. God, a lot of the things I need require these super magnetic rings. And these take those motors, which I feel like I do need to make another production line of these motors. But this takes even more copper. But I feel like I might need to do another whole build of this. If only I could copy-paste this build. Because if I do want to do Mark III belts, those take those motors. It's only one per at least. But yeah, our copper is not looking amazing. And this is my copper smelting here. So probably... it's flowing well, but I need to add more smelting and speed up this belt right here, probably, is what I need to do. See if I can go grab some of those things, just manually make them for... That's a pretty small, quick upgrade I can do. If I do that... and grab some more... I can make... how many of those can I make? 6? Or... oh, each one makes 3. So that made me 9. What am I missing? I'm missing iron ore for that. Time to 300k. 300k what? There we go. That's what I was missing. Cool. So let's increase our mining over here of copper. Oh, I don't think I have enough for this entire belt, do I? Almost. Almost. There we go. All right. Oh, well, my smelting seems to be keeping up with this. How much this is moving. Let's make sure there's nothing slowing us down along the line here. Okay, that upgrade seemed to help a lot, actually. My copper... yeah, that looks much better. Okay, very nice. Copper's hard to see the numbers. Aren't the ores for numbers for ore on the planet view? Oh, are you asking how much? Oh, well, let's look at this. I got 2.3 million copper, 3.5 million iron. There's a lot of copper and iron that I have not even started to tap. So I'm not worried about that at all. I'm just not mining at all. Okay, so let's go back to what we were working on, which was, do I want to get Mark III belts automated? I probably do soon, but I'm not going to do it yet. I want to get the deuterium fuel rods going. And I probably want to use one Mark II assembly machine for it. Deuteron fuel rod, I should say. Where's that? That is hydrogen fuel rod. Where's the deuteron? Strange. Wow, strange matter? Oh, I haven't unlocked that yet. And antimatter fuel rod. Holy crap, I haven't even seen some of this crazy stuff. That's cool. Where's the deuteron? That it? There it is. Okay. Wow, I need 4 electromagnetic turbines. Holy crap, that's gonna use so many of my motors. That's in an assembly machine Mark I for these. Okay, wow, alright. Alright, well, let's not do a Mark II for that then. Okay. So we need 3 supermagnetic rings and 3 titanium alloys for those. Holy crap. I might not do the min-max of this one. Jeez. But let's set it up that way and see, supply-wise, what that's going to look like. 1, 2, 3. Hey, JJ Eejctor, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that, my friend.
Discovered your channel after watching your FTL VODs on YouTube. I really enjoy your content. So glad you have power again.
Awesome. Thank you so much, my friend. That is very generous of you. Very, very generous of you to give bits. By the way, I was going to wait till Scottish Pingu was here, but Scottish Pingu actually created some new emotes. I have no more emote slots. So what I did for now was I made it so that people at certain bit levels, I actually could add emotes for bit levels. So this might seem money grubbing, but it's not the reason I'm doing it this way. I'm doing it this way because it's kind of my only option. Is I think the lowest bit level is like at 1,000 bits donated. There's a new emote. So super cool. One is called Flack You, and one is called Rand RNG. I'll show them in chat right now. So for those who have given bits, just an unexpected perk right there, basically. All right. So what am I missing? Okay, so the titanium guys here. Those guys, are those guys made somewhere else? Those are probably made in, like, smelters, aren't they? I'll try to remember to tell the people as I see people who actually, you know, are people who like to do the whole bit donation thing, but the little perk of bit donation, you get a couple extra emotes you can play with there, if people are interested in that, which is pretty cool. There and there. I forget the levels. I think one's at 1,000 and one's at 2,000. I think those are the lowest I could choose. Twitch has its ways to get people to give bits, that's for sure, and emotes are one of the big ways that they incentivize, I guess, that kind of stuff. All right, so this needs steel, titanium, and sulfuric acid. We all have all that on the bus. I don't have magnets on the bus. 16.5 to do 4 of these for 8 of those. No, what do I need for? What am I doing here? How many magnets do I need for these guys? 60 a minute. If I change this to just 3 of the super magnetic, it splits them off. It's hard for me to tell. I need 480 a minute. I don't know how many magnets I need for just this one piece. The RNG seems a bit trolly because it's showing a 1. Yeah, there you go. Ramses and Flirton can look at him. Can post him. I think Dumbledore looks great, but you have no clue what the lore behind it is. You're going to go rest, Cruel Angel? All right, we'll see you later, my friend. Dumbledore is from FTL. Every time we dodge a shot, I would say, oh, look at that Doge. And then got to the point where somehow I made a joke about Dumbledore, and then Ren, who I don't know if Ren is here today, created an emote for it that looks amazing. And so basically that's the story of Dumbledore. Just not a very, you know, not a very long story. But that's the basic gist behind it. There, let's increase the speed of that. All right, cool. Silicon was not flowing fast enough. What a beautiful story. I'm also telling it while I'm trying to play a game, so apologies if I'm not embellishing to make a really good story. There's the story. There's the story of Dumbledore. We talk about doging in FTL, and then we made the joke of Dumbledore, and then Ren made that awesome emote. And that's probably not even the correct telling of that story, honestly, but whatever. Alright, so let me do something here. If I change this to be this and say 3, it'll tell me that I need 16.5 smelters of these. Holy crap. 16.5 smelters to make enough of these. Jeez, there's no way we have enough of those motors for these, but you know what? I guess I'm going to do that. 16.5. All right, well. Seems like it's overkill, but let's do it. Okay. And then I made a sea shanty about it. True. The Dumbledore in the sea shanty was just kind of a joke because of the words or the lyrics of the song that I came up with randomly. But Dumbledore has become a bit of a bit of a, you know, what's that word? Mascot for the channel, kind of. One of the coolest emotes and things that I thought was most fun and goofy about the channel. So 16.5. So let's just do 2 rows of 8 of these guys, I guess. And how can you not love a little Doge that's got a Dumbledore hat on it? How can you not love that? You are not a human if you do not love that. What am I making? Magnets. How do they work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is probably complete overkill. And I probably don't even have the iron ore to support this. I'm sure I don't have the iron ore to support this, but these are the numbers, I believe. So since you hit your 3rd setup, you usually do 24 smelter mineral nodes now. 24 smelter mineral nodes now. Okay, it's 24 smelters to 1 node. Is that what that is? Randolph is not the optimal layout for those fabricators. McDonald, that's really annoying. There's many things about what you just said that are really annoying. 1, my name's not Randolph. 2, please don't backseat me. The first thing you say in chat today, you're just immediately triggering me, so give me a break, please. Give me a freaking break. I know you're trolling when you say, well, I hope you're trolling when you say stupid stuff like that, but it's just really annoying. Could you be less annoying, please? I'd appreciate that. All right, so we need titanium, steel, and sulfuric acid. All right, and you need a number of things here. Okay, so we need... Probably what I'm going to do is have 2 inputs on this side, 1 on the other. This, and then this will be the output. So we go like this. Go like this, and go like this. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you for saying sorry. There and there. Be like if I came over to your house and go, by the way, your house is ugly. You shouldn't have built it that way. It's like, I didn't build my house. Like, it's just, whoops, I don't want to do that. It's just, you know, common decency to be a little nicer, please. We're trying to keep positive atmosphere here, so let's be nice. All right, so what do we got? We got titanium. Which one do I want to do first? Let's do, which is the closest? I believe steel will be the first one, yeah. I think this one's actually high enough I can fit a thing underneath it, hopefully. That's not. Okay, well, that's still not too bad. We'll do that. Truth be, you've never played this game? Yeah, that's what I figured. Thank you for the gift of sub, though. Appreciate that. I guess some people think it's funny to just come in and backseat or something. I don't know. I don't understand the mindset of coming into a game you've never played and telling people they're doing it wrong. Is that funny to you? It doesn't seem that funny to me. Okay, so sulfuric acid is next. Okay. But I thank you for the gifted sub. That's very generous of you. There. There. It's going to be a little funky, but this is how I'm going to do it. To there. Okay. And then the last thing is titanium, which is going to be in right here. Because it's funny to be annoying. Who thinks that's funny? Like, are you the youngest sibling? I'm going to guess that you're the youngest sibling in your family. That's going to be my guess. Because if you were the older sibling, the most annoying thing is when your younger siblings are annoying. That is the most annoying thing, not a funny thing. If you were the youngest sibling, I would guess you were the one annoying your older siblings. That's just gonna be my guess right now. I could be wrong, but that's my guess from a statement like that, honestly. You are the younger one? Wow, I am psychic. I am so psychic. Have I found a way to rename planets or stars? I have not. Well, let me give you some insight on your older siblings. They probably find it annoying when you are annoying to them. They find it annoying when you're annoying, not funny, which you apparently find it. So, if you want to be less annoying, you should be funny in ways that are not annoying, if you can find ways to do that. Your little brothers are annoying to me. Is your brother in Waco known for annoyances? When we were young, yes. When we were young, absolutely. Now, we're brothers. I would guess most people have had my experience. Your siblings that are close in age to you are annoying, but as you get older, the better friends you become. So me and my brother are really good friends now. But when we were young, God, he annoyed me so much. God, stop. Like, you know, the younger siblings are the ones that can get away with stuff with the parents. And so, you know, you're just in the back seat of the car punching each other, and then you punch a little too hard one time, and then he starts crying and yelling, and you get in trouble. You know, you're like, what? You just did the same thing to me, but I'm the one who gets in trouble because you yell, and my parents say, be nice to your younger brother. You know, that's the younger sibling thing, right? To get your older siblings in trouble because you find it funny, apparently. I don't know. Okay, can I get this? Can I just go down to this? Almost. There it is. You text your sister to yell at an analyst who derided one of your stocks. She asked me to not text her things like that because she might accidentally take you seriously. She works at a bank. Wow, okay. I would ask how old you are, but I don't want to because I'm a little afraid of the answer. So, interesting. Good to know. This is going to bug me a little bit here. This little belt here being a little not lined up with the other ones. So... okay. There, and then down. There it is. That should make it even with that one. Okay, that one's not perfect. You know what? I'm gonna take. That's fine. Okay. Cool. So that is all the inputs for that, and this output will go into here. There. Pum, pum, bing. That power everything. Cool. All right. So there's that. I might need to increase the level of those guys, but I have a feeling the speed of this is not going to be the thing. It's going to be... we're just going to... there's no way we have enough iron ore for all this stuff. There's no freaking way, but... all right, let's see. So graphite and... other stuff. So, how do I want to do this? I'm going to have an input line coming in and an output line going out. And actually, I want to split. I want to do those the different direction. I think that'll be easier to manage my belts. Belt Management Simulator 2058 is what this game is. So this will be out. Across to here. So that'll be the magnet guys coming in. And then this will be the iron ore coming into these guys. You know, I kind of went all solar, but you just wanted to show me how a mixed power belt could look like. All right, let's show that on stream. Let's see. Mixed power belt. Ah, cool. All right. So the wind turbines in between all the solar panels. That's cool. Very nice. I'm gonna have to try that setup on a different planet if I need power that way. Okay, so there's all that. And then I think what I'm gonna do is have an output belt for these guys be here. And then input of one of the items here. And then the other input belt is gonna be from here to here. Alright, so we need to figure out the different items. So we need motors. Let's do the motors first. So the motors will be right this line right here. Something like that, I believe. Something like that. I have to go around this splitter somehow. If I go around the front and wrap it around, that's probably the best way to do it. Okay, like that. Up. Over. Like this. Where is it? It's right on that line. Okay. So this. This. And then this. Do the same thing, kind of depending on the planet type. That power setup, nice. I think it's a pretty common setup. It looks good. I can see why it would be common. Looks really nice. Looks efficient. I like it. I am a fan. I might have to try it. I am my fan. Random character name from... What was that? Into the Breach name for the special... Zoltan you can find. Zoltan. Okay, so this one's gonna be graphite, which is right here. Okay. Actually works out really well. Splitter. But I just met her. Kappa lol. This. And this. And then up. Do this and this. Beautiful. That doesn't work as well on no atmosphere planets. Okay. Okay. So there's that, and then we need inputs here. There. 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 And there. Okay. And then this is going to need iron ore, and there's no way we're going to have enough iron ore for this. We're going to have to upgrade belts and do a bunch of different other stuff to make that have enough supplies for something like this. That just means that this won't be a super fast thing. I think it's probably fine. It's gonna be right here. It's kind of something for future Rand's use. Basically to get the better fuel, I think. For warp drives, apparently are going to need this stuff, I believe. FTL can't have a sequel. What can you go faster than light? Okay. You're assuming that a sequel would be that, which seems like an erroneous assumption, but I don't know. Is this gonna work? This isn't gonna work because I need 2 inputs and 2 outputs on each one. You know how you have no idea what you meant by this. Okay. Seems like a lot of what you say. I think I need to do the outputs on the other side, actually. Yeah, I think what we're going to have to do is have the inputs be on one side and the outputs on the other, and have them kind of come together. Come together right now over me. So like that. And that doesn't work. Come on, let me under here. There it is. There, like that. Okay. Just faster than light. Faster than plaid, okay? You ever watch Spaceballs, you'll know what that means. Faster than plaid. That's what's faster than light. Faster than plaid. That's all I got. That's all I got. The game where you immediately teleport to the end boss. There you go. You're just basically entering a cheat code for a game. So the sequel to FTL is entering a cheat code to fight the final boss. It's the Konami code, which we discussed the other day that I apparently didn't remember correctly. I thought it was ABAB. Apparently it's BABA or something. Oops. I don't like that placement. Do 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 do. Thing with this is, even if this is enough production, I'm sure we have not enough minerals. We have not enough motors for this, I'm sure. 'Cause that's what we're missing, right? Yeah, the motors. So I need the motor. Nope, I have the motors. Okay. Light speed, ridiculous speed, ludicrous speed, plaid speed. There you go. Going straight to the boss with a starting build is anything but a cheat. Sure. Well, it's a good way to end your run quickly. So there's that. And for now, let's do this into a storage thing. I don't know how much of this stuff I'm gonna want, but this is gonna be using a lot of materials, so I'm gonna say just like 3 stacks, 4 stacks at most of that right now. So there's that. Let's power this and see how our resources won't be able to keep up with it. Let's check it out. Alright. The main thing I'm sure we're going to run out of real quickly is this iron ore. Because it's just not going to be able to get down to the bottom of this. Okay. There we go. You got railed by flagship phase 3 on normal with advanced flak 1 and halberd beam. Am I stupid? I don't know if you're stupid. However, you might have made a misplay about getting not enough defenses, possibly. If you focused on your offense, what did your defense look like? It would be my question. Because that can be a mistake that people can make, is getting an insane offense, but you neglected your defense, you know? Okay. Or yeah, did you kill crew, you know? There's a lot of things that could contribute to that. A failure of that kind. Oh, deuterium, huh? I have to actually get this in here, so... yeah, we'll do this. There. And we go like this. Like this, and like this. And I believe it takes 10 per, so I'm gonna do a Mark II inserter thinger. There we go. All right. We have deuterium fuel rods incoming. I've already GG Cookie Time once, so we'll hold off on GG Cookie Time, but there we go. Deuterium fuel rods, which are probably way better than hydrogen for fueling your ship thing. All right. So really quickly, my friends, this is a great time to stand up, stretch, use the restroom, take a break. So thank you all so much for watching. If there's anybody new to the stream, I hope you are having a good time hanging out with this super fun, awesome automation game called Dyson Sphere program. When we come back, maybe now that we got this, maybe I can actually start looking at trying to do Dyson Sphere stuff. But quick 6 seconds worth of ads. When we come back, we'll continue. Y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends.